Alrighty. We are officially live, guys. We are live. Oh my god, we are live. Yay. So if you're new here, this is Tarot by Alan. My name is Alan, duh. And in this stream, we will answer questions with tarot cards. Just a quick advisory here. This video is only intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. By watching this video, you also do acknowledge that I am in no way, such shape, or form a financial, a medical, or a legal advisor. So whenever you decide to ask your questions, use your discernment for whatever you need to do over here. Alrighty. And I also advise you guys to ask very objective questions, preferably open-ended, not something that you can answer with a simple yes or no, because tarot does not work like that. But, you know, I'll get some here and there just to play the game, but initially, it is always better if you guys ask questions properly, because the future is really not set in stone. The future depends on the actions you take today. All right, we are gonna get started over here. It looks like we got 2 questions on the tubes already. Look at that. We got Michael Stevens. How's it going, Michael? How you doing? We also got Indies. Hello, Indies. How's it going? Is Michael still there? He's not there anymore. Whoa, that was quick. Well, let's get Indies 954. You good? Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's been a happy Sunday. I had a little party yesterday, so I've been pretty much in bed all day today. Only had breakfast, so I was like, well, I better get up and do some work. Gotta work. Girl, gotta work. All right, you're asking if you will get into nursing school. How's that situation? You've been studying. Have you done any appointments? Have you done any exams? How's that situation? Let's be more specific over there. All right, cool. Okay, well, let's pull a card and see what happens, shall we? Well, Indies 954, get into nursing school. What do we have over here? What is the situation? Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. I think you will. We got Judgment over here. Judgment. This is when something big happens at some point. And then we also got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is someone, you know, very abundant. Someone who can build. Someone very motherly also. Lives in beauty. So if you're asking if you're going to get in nursing school, yeah, I think you should be able to. It sounds very favorable. Okay. Devon the Wiz. Yes, Devon the Wiz. Ask away. What you got for me today? You're very welcome. Is Devon getting the new job on Tuesday? Let's see. You try to do interviews. How's that going? Is Devon getting the job on Tuesday? Hierophant? I think so, yes. I got Hierophant sideways. It might be missing some foundational things here and there, but I do see victory coming your way. The Three of Pentacles, so that's celebrations, friendships, getting together with people, being happy. So if you're just looking for a quick yes or no, that will be most likely a yes. Hello, Tam Band. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? You're welcome, Devon. Devon or Devon? I don't know. Sorry. Tamban is asking, do you see men finding me attractive? All right, I like open-ended questions. Open-ended questions, guys. Open-ended questions. And this stream is only for followers. All right. Just one more shuffle. All right, let's see what does Tamban needs so men can find them attractive. Emperor, Lovers. Okay, Tamban, just pulling two cards here. I would assume that you got some choices to make over here, okay? Well, by choices to make, why do you ask that question? Why do you ask that question? If men would find you attractive or not? We pulled out for you the Lovers, and we pulled out the Emperor as well. Okay, same sex. That's cool. That's okay. That's normal. So if I was to get those two cards and give you an advice, number one is that you need to, hold yourself onto some power, your own power. The Emperor is confident. The Emperor can lead. The Emperor can, not give a rat's ass on what others will think about him. So, as long as you're doing the basics, you want to be attractive to other people, other men, then you got to look some way. You got to do so then you can attract the right people. Take a shower. You put on some cologne, maybe. Some people don't like cologne. It's really going to depend on who you're going to play with. So I do see it happening. If you just want a yes or no, yes, I do see that happening. But this over here just indicates that you need some step up on your game. Confidence. Plenty of confidence. Confidence. That's what you need. Confidence. Oh, so and so didn't think me pretty. Oh, that's their goddamn problem. That's it. Because the right people will be jumping all over you at some point. Not Karina. Hi, how's it going? I'm doing well. How are you? Hi, Monroe. How's it going? How is Monroe viewed on social media? Let's spin this, put it over there. There we go. So, how's Monroe viewed on social media? Let's check that out. Let's see how it gets. One card. Three of Pentacles. Sideways. Nine of Pentacles. Do you have a good living condition, Monroe? It sounds like you might have a good living condition. I think they see you as someone somewhat abundant, cooperative, successful. Hi, Teresa. How's it going? I'm doing well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right, Teresa. Fortune telling is really not my forte, but I'll throw some cards for you, okay? I do some actionable advice, but I'll throw some cards for you. Is a person seeing Teresa tomorrow buying their house? World, death, and the world. You got death and the world. On a quick yes or no, I would say it's most likely a yes. Why do I say that? The death is the end of something. It's something dying, something going away. Um, you know, when you have to transform into something else. And world is a finished cycle. So I also see that as a confirmation. It's almost like double confirmation. I see that as very positive. Okay. Hello, Ree. How's it going? Thanks for following. Hold on, guys. My mom is screaming my name downstairs. I'm doing well, Ree. I'm doing well. All right, let's see here. Imiko. I'm Nico. Why I'm Nico? I don't know. Do you see anybody trying to expose me? All right. I'll get Nico, and then I'll get Ree, and then I'll get Carrie. Three, Three of Cups with the Strength card. Honestly, I don't see somebody trying to expose you. Know, even if that is the case, I think you most likely have people who are willing to defend your name. So I don't really see as a negative. Those are not negative cards at all. You're very welcome. Hey Ada, how's it going? All right, we just cleared over there on the tubes. Let's head over to TikToks. We got Ree. Ree, did you ask a question yet or no? You did. All right, cool. Ree's asking, will Amogilang, what's a different name, accept my gifts on his birthday? All right. Will Amogilang accept Ree's gifts on his birthday? Ten of Cups on reverse, and then we also got these Four of Cups here. I can see as a yes, but I can see as like a so-so, like a so-so. You know when you give somebody a gift and they're like, thanks, thanks, something like that. Yeah, that's what it tells me here. This is unhappy and this is uninterested. So, you'll never know. You'll never know. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know what's the situation between the two of you, but it's like it just sounds indifferent. That's all. After that, Carrie, is Carrie still there? Guys, please start tapping on TikTok. Okay, I can see who's actually helping me out and pushing the stream forward. So I would really appreciate. So I will give priority who's helping me out. Okay, so please tap on the screen so I can see how many points you have. If you don't have no points, it means that you're not doing a whole lot over here. So okay, thank you very much. Um, let's get Carrie. Oh, I got Ada. Ada's at the top of the line. Right. Ada, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Let's get Ada really quick. I'll get Carrie second. Ada will be willing to offer a relationship. Ace of Cups. First. Obrigado, mãe. Ace of Cups and Four of Cups. We got here Ace of Cups, Four of Cups. Got the Four of Cups coming out again. I would say as a yes, but I think he's gonna sit on, like, if you're inviting or asking him out on a relationship, it's just gonna feel like he's just sitting on it. He's gonna sit on it to think about it. But I see it as favorable. Okay, I do see it as favorable. Um, We got Jane and Carrie. All right, let's get Carrie. And then we get Jane. Carrie is asking, will my marriage survive? It's going through what it's going through right now. All right, Carrie, let's see. Will Carrie's marriage survive what is going on right now? Carrie, we got High Priestess and the Chariot on reverse. So your intuition about whatever you got right now is correct. The Chariot on reverse, it just kind of shows that it does not necessarily look very good. The advice I can give you to change this outcome could be make sure that both of you guys are actually, aligned with exactly what you want. Because if those two guys here are not running at the very same direction, guess what? The chariot will crash. Okay, so you guys need to decide what the both of you guys want, just so you can go through the same path. All right, we got Jane. I'm gonna jump really quick to the other network just to clear it out shortly. We got Jane is asking, am I going to travel abroad in the future? What do we have for Jane? Is Jane going to travel abroad? High Priestess and Three of Cups. I think so, yes. By this Three of Cups, I would advise you to look for contacts that will help you, start moving abroad with that, not necessarily by using people, but by getting their knowledge. That will help you. And meeting people from outside also will kind of motivate you to get forward. Go get a passport if you don't have one already. That is the biggest motivator. That's the number one motivator, having a passport. All right. You're welcome, Carrie. All right, folks, give me just a second. Let me double check on the other net over here. I got Mizzy. Will I be employed this month? Mizzy, are you still there? Mizzy? You're welcome, Jane. Mizzy 1, Mizzy 2, Mizzy 3. All right, you there? All right. Mizzy's asking, will they be employed this month? The Lovers, Page of Pentacles, yes. I see the Lovers. Lovers is all about harmony, choices. Page of Pentacles is someone holding, you're already holding a coin. You're visionary. You see something happening, something flourishing. So if you just wanted a quick yes or no, that would be a straight out yes. Starry Night is asking, how can I ask? Hi, can I ask what would make me as good as F Gemini at doing what? As good as I don't. I don't get your question. I don't understand your question. Could you reformulate, please? Oh, that's a friend of yours. I still don't get it. I need some context on that. What? You have a friend that is very good in job applications. So you need to know what do you need to make good job applications? Ace of Pentacles on reverse. Go learn from her. Meh. If you gotta have a skill, you start hanging out with them. You hang out with people and you absorb that. You also will have to study that. That's what I'm getting from those two cards. All right, let's get. I only got one. I only got Cheryl, and Nayla. All right, I got Cheryl and Nayla. Let me get Cheryl and Nayla really quick, and then I will move to Blaze and Amaze and Moonlight Shadow. All right, let's do Cheryl. Cheryl, your top engagement right now, Cheryl. Abstract Nayla, please don't forget to tap the screen. Thank you very much, so I can reach new audiences. That will help me a lot. Cheryl, I appreciate you hitting the screen. Thank you very much. Cheryl is asking, will love find me soon this year? Yes. Again, that's weird. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it will find you. It will find you. It should find you. But you gotta make yourself available. Okay? So if you just wanted a quick yes or no, that will be a yes. However, you gotta be interested in that, which means, meeting new people. What do you have to do to meet new people? You gotta get out of the house. You gotta go out and meet new people so love can find you. Does that make sense? Well, it's not about dating apps. Dating apps sucks. I agree. Dating apps suck. Take a day, go with friends to the bar. In person is always much better. Yeah, dating apps, they suck. 90% of people on dating apps don't really want anything. There's always a problem. They don't want to get out. They don't want to do nothing. So or sometimes they just want to do nothing. Nothing, that's all they want. So that's why you go out with your friends and you see what's out in the wild. You know what I mean? All your friends are married with young kids. Wow. Then you gotta get different friends. Nila, I'm good. How are you? Blaze and Amaze, are you there? Blaze and Amaze. Blaze and Amaze. Blaze and Amaze is asking, what is going on with Leo? What are his thoughts for me? Guys, I can't read minds. I only read cards and images on the cards, okay? But I will pull cards for you. Cheryl's like, she's laughing. But it's true. It's true that if none of them go out, if all of them are married with kids, Then you gotta find, single friends who actually go out. What is going on with Leo? What are his thoughts? Did you guys break up or something? Blaze in a maze? What's going on? Ouch. You're not talking? You're talking or you're not talking? Are you in contacts or no contacts? Are you in good terms or not good terms? I got the Tower on reverse and 10 of Cups on reverse. That does not look good to me. That's why I'm asking. Guys, whenever it's your turn, I'll call for your name, okay? If you want to skip the line, you can always send me a tip. I'll get you right away. If not, you pay with watch time and likes and shares and comments. Thank you very much. Because I'm giving a free service. Blaze and Amaze, can I close it out? Can I proceed? Hello? Hello? Not talking. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. You got Tower on reverse and a 10 of Cups. That is very unhappy. Not happy. Not happy with you. That's what it sounds like. Tower on reverse is about trying to push on something that is crashed and you try to rebuild on, on broken foundation. So the best we can do is accept the situation, heal, and then move forward. All right, let me get Nayla, and then I'll get Moonlight Shadow. Let's get Nayla. Nayla is asking, am I the problem in my relationship? Nayla is asking if they are the problem in the relationship. What does Nayla need to know? 2 little cards, Nayla. Got 3 of Cups and 5 of Swords. So on that, I would very much imagine fights about a third party. I don't know, but surely there are fights. And I don't know if I told you that before. I think I did. You don't necessarily need to be right all the time. You got to pick your battles, okay? You got to pick your battles. I don't know what's up with that. You want them to be more romantic. Well, some people, you got to understand, some people are pretty romantic and they will be all over you. And some people are just not. For example, I am not a very romantic person. Very often, my partners tells me that I'm just like very nonchalant, aloof, and they hate me for a while, but then they see I actually care on the long run. You know what I mean? Because I'm a bit, as I don't know if you notice, I'm a little bit, spicy. So, but when I care, I care. But I'm not one to be like all over somebody, checking in every 15 minutes, sending love notes. I'm not one of those. So you gotta understand that there are people out there that may be like that too. All right, let's get Moonlight Shadow. Moonlight Shadow. Will me, Maria, and my ex, Philip, be a couple ever again? All right, Maria. Let's see. Is Maria? Whoop. No, hold up. No, you jumping. Is Maria and Philip be a couple ever again? The full. Oh, Jesus. All right, I got the Fool, and then we got the Five of Pentacles. Maria? I'm sorry to tell you, that does not sound like a good oh yes. The Fool is about new beginnings, jumping into the unknown, and not expecting anything great to happen out of this, okay? This is the Five of Pentacles. There's a card of poverty. That could be disease, poverty, depression, isolation, losing money. The only guidance I can give you on this situation of yours is accepting the new beginning that you have right now at this moment. Don't be waiting for the man to be, coming back to you anytime soon. If they ever come back, you know, if they ever come back, cool, great, nice, awesome. But if they don't, we got to understand why they have left. We got to accept that they have left. And we got to occupy our minds. So we are not yearning for something that is completely uncertain to come back. Okay? And by the way, guys, you only get one question, okay? Just one question. Otherwise, I won't be able to help everybody else. If you want a paid reading, long reading, then you gotta send me it. Because I gotta help other people here, guys. Unless it gets super slow. If it gets slow, then I'll be like, oh sure, why not? Come on, guys. Come on. All right, B Smith, are you there? B Smith. B Smith. B Smith, are you there? Yay, B Smith is here. All right, cool. Nila, did you ask? Are you still there, Nila? Are you going to ask a question, Nila? I'm going to get B Smith really quick. B Smith is asking, like number 4, hello. Will communication between Leo and I pick up this week? We finally made contact today. All right. Cool. Will communication between Leo and B Smith pick up? What do they need to know? You got extra cards. My friend. First card that jumped out. We got the devil. And then you also got the Four of Cups. All right. And then we got the Nine of Wands. Gosh, how can I explain this now to you? So were you guys exes before? Or are you just starting things out? How's that? I'm hearing in my head fear of missing out, fear of missing out, fear of missing out, FOMO. No, we were just starting things out and had a misunderstanding. Okay. All right. So I do see things starting to, pick up. I do. I do see that. However, um, okay, I understand it. All right, cool. So the devil is all about obsessions. Anything that becomes too much becomes an obsession, and everything that becomes too much can also become very toxic. So here's the devil. That's just a concept for you over here. Um, this four of cups over here, I could pretty much just think about when I was looking at it. That's what I when I was hearing fear of missing out. So you may be having this weird fear of maybe missing out, or if they don't answer for X amount of hours, they are thinking bad things about you, or that they don't really want to give you the attention and whatnot. So I would just simply chill, just talk normally, and just have no expectations, you know. And the more you do, this is not a wand. Not a wand is about trying really hard, to the point that you get hurt. You see this guy here is kind of hurt. You keep trying really hard. So don't try too hard with the fear of missing out. I think it will pick up surely, but leave that. Don't make it an obsession. Does that make sense? Yes. Awesome. Awesome. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna pick up. You just gotta take it easy so you don't hurt yourself. Just take it easy. No expectations. No expectations at all. Just the more you want it, the less you have it. Remember that. The more you want it, the less you have it. Hello, Natu. How's it going? Of course, B. Smith. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your patience. All right, Neto, will no contact make him regret cheating on me? Jesus. Okay. Neto, hard to say on that one. Okay. Hard to say on that one. I'm getting mixed feelings over here, and I'll tell you why. Okay. So this is Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is working really hard. And this case could have been like really positive, but in this context, in your context, I don't really see, a good thing. This is Eight of Cups. This is leaving something, leaving a relationship behind, and then we got the King of Cups, which could be emotional stability, making an emotional decision. Um, Make him regret? I don't think so. I don't think that's the thing, really. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think that's the point. If he's gonna regret, I don't see any regret here whatsoever. I think that the most important part for you is to maintain your emotional stability. Okay. Your emotional stability is the most important thing. I don't know if you're still watching on that, but ain't answering. But this is the lesson learned here. No, not watching anymore. All right. I'm going to stop wasting my breath then. You are? Okay, cool. But yeah, you work on your mental stability, your feelings, your emotions. Now that you block them, okay, the thing you can do is moving on. You move on. If you block them, you move on. If you block them, you move on. See, guys, this little guy here is moving on. You got to move on. Because if you block them and then you're waiting for him to regret and then come back to you, guess what? Are you going to be able to live with? Let's say he comes back to you. Let's say the guy who cheated on you comes back to you. All right, and then you blocked him, but you blocked him, expecting him to simply come back with a new proposal, like nothing happened before. Are you going to be able to live with this person again, knowing what he did? Because now at this point, the problem isn't really going to be him, it's going to be you. because you cannot lay down in the same bed looking at his face and knowing exactly what they did. You know what I mean? Or you want revenge. Yeah, it's well, if you want revenge, then that's completely up to you. We all love some revenge. Revenge is great for the plot. Um, Revenge is great for the plot, but is it worth it? They say revenge is a poison that we drink, expecting others to actually go away. You know? Oh, Moonlight Shadow. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. Moonlight Shadow, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say on that. I'm sorry. 1 year? Man, if you guys haven't came back within 6 months, you gotta get over him. You gotta get over him. Find a hobby. Find a hobby. Find something to do. Okay. All got pretty. Get your nails done. Get your hair did. You know? Yeah, you can. Find some new friends. All right, let's get Sonny. Sonny, thank you very much. Natu, thank you very much for stopping by. Will my hubby be rich by the end of the next year? Well, if he gets rich, please don't forget to call me. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. I think he will. Got 8 of Cups on reverse and the 9 of Wands. I think he will. But be careful to not get hurt, to over push yourself, okay? Nicole. Nicole is asking, oh, Moonlight, come on. You can hang out with me. That's it. You can hang out with me and learn from other people's mistakes. Look at that. How about that? Not that I don't make mistakes. Not that I'm a great person. I'm not that great of a person. And I do make a whole lot of mistakes. But I do learn a whole lot from other people because I try to help them. So you can always hang out. You can hang out with me. It's okay. No friends, no family, and lots of trauma. Oh, you're gonna. No, I'm not. I'm like, do you want to get traumatized? More traumatized? You hang out with me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's the way. That's the way I try to erase my uncomfortable feelings. I just laugh about it. Hey, Abraxas. Hey, bud. How's it going? All right, let's get Nicole. Let's get Nicole real quick. Let me get Nicole real quick. Nicole is the only question holding here. All right, Nicole. Will Markins, is that his name? Propose soon. Will Markins propose soon? Will Markins propose soon? We got 5 of Cups. That's grief. And then we got rest. Okay, on your context over here, how long you guys been together? This is just telling me chill. Like, just chill. Chill. That's what it's telling me. Chill. This is grief. This is rest. This depression. This is rest. This is chill. This is calm down. 3 years. Um, if you ask me a quick yes or no, I don't see this as a yes. Okay, I don't see as a yes. I almost see this like you are paying too much attention to this over here and you're forgetting something behind it. Okay, you're crying over the spilled milk, but you forget you have a full roof or whatever else, you know. Or you crying over the spilled milk, but you still have a whole fridge. I don't know what analogy I can give you, but that's what this those two cards together feels like. So sit down, think about it through a different perspective. Maybe have a chat with them. Just try to fish something out of them. I don't know. Go on vacation. But sometimes men are jerks too. You know. So I don't know. You know, just there's not a whole lot of contacts over here. That's all I can see on them pictures. Okay. But if you want a quick yes or no, I don't feel like a yes. I feel like it's a chill. I know why. I'd say it's a no, but it's a chill. Abraxas, good. I had a lot of fun last night. Moonlight, you need to find inner love and happiness within because that's where it comes from. Looking for happiness and love outside of yourself is always going to fall short. That is very true. Look at Abraxas. Abraxas is like giving philosophy today. I like that. I like that today, my friend. I enjoyed that. How you been? What'd you do last night? What'd you do last night? He's probably gone. He's already gone. Yeah, but you can't be desperate because if you become way too desperate, guess what? Even if you get, let's say, even if you get a different man and you're just feeling desperate for love and attention, guess what? You're going to attract the wrong type of people. And you probably don't want that. You know what I mean? Can't be like that. Yeah, but it's true. It's not that I'm smart. It's just true. That's just how it works, you know? It's just how it works. You don't want that. You know, maybe so think about it. Like you said that you were very jealous about him because you know we could I don't have a whole lot of contacts. I did not live with you, so I don't know. But it's like we have two options here. Number one, he could be in fact looking at other women and then you caught him. And then he finally felt like, well, I just want something different. And then he left. Or you could have been very jealous, um, and he felt very uncomfortable, and then he decided to leave. You know what I mean? Moonlight Warrior. Abraxas says, Moonlight Warriors, instead of attacking yourself to a certain person, You need to focus more on the qualities of the person, and as you do the inner work, the universe will provide you that person. Well, if your trauma hurt people, people hurt people. You need to do the healing. Yes, Abraxas, I'm liking that. What are you having today, bud? Abraxas, Abraxas. What's going on, my friend? What you got today? You've been through violence in childhood. Yeah, I mean, we can't, unfortunately, we can't change the past. We can't change those things. And sometimes we do. Abraxa says you need to be okay with being alone, and you will see that sometimes when you're isolated, it leads for you to really get to know yourself and evolve as a person. Moonlight is asking, is there no way to chance to get back? I've been alone for 1 year. I don't want any other man. I just want him. I'm so sad. My friend, we cannot control other people, okay? We cannot control other people. If they go away, then we gotta let them go. You cannot control them. If he said he doesn't want to get back, then if he's telling you he doesn't want to get back, then you gotta give him the space. And he's someone who's hot and cold. Sometimes he wants you, sometimes he doesn't. Then he sounds like a jerk. Then he shouldn't be with you. He sounds like a jerk. Yep. Abraxas is right on that one. I'm not gonna read it because that's kind of heavy. I don't want that to go on video, but yeah, I agree. The negative things that I went through in my life were the catalyst for me to go within and do the inner work and evolve as a person. You could turn your pain into power. I agree with that statement. Yeah, that is very powerful. Abraxas is very philosophic today, and I'm enjoying it. I like this version of you, my friend. I enjoyed this version of you, my friend. Oh, what? My parents beat me up and my partner strangled me almost to death. Yeah, you cannot be with them. No. Yeah, that's not good, my friend. Nope. That is not good, my friend. If you have been used to this type of violence and your partner did that to you, then if he was strangling you to almost death, no, that's not good, my friend. That is not love. And he sounds like a jerk. You don't want that. I'm telling you from experience. I'm not telling you something I heard on a video or anything. I'm verifying through my experience. And I agree with Abraxas. I had something similar, and yeah, it's not good. You can cherish the good times you guys had together, but abuse is not love, guys. Abuse is not love. Understand that. Mm, can't live like that. You're only gonna attract at the frequency and vibration that you hold. So you don't like. If you don't like, if you're, what is being attracted to you, you need to elevate. Abraxas is a male. Hmm. 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 You're 33. Yeah. No kids, no family. You see, it's all right. You know, there's always a lesson behind it. It just takes us a while to understand it. Abraxas says, well, that's because you need to focus on loving yourself and instead of trying to get it from other people that are never going to give it to you better than you to you. I also agree with that statement 100%. Learning how to be alone is the best thing ever. If you learn how to be alone, then you don't need anybody ever. It surely does get lonely. Yeah, it surely gets depressive at some point. But when you learn how to deal with your own company in silence, oh my god. Nowadays, all I ask is just to be in silence and that no one from outside come over to bother me. Like unless I go outside on the street and I see someone passing by, yeah, that's cool. But I don't feel that need of being like, oh, nobody's calling me to go out today, or oh, why people don't hang out with me. Oh, I don't know anybody. I'm just sometimes I read a book or I go up. I have a cigarette. I shouldn't be talking about cigarettes in here. This is also on TikTok. But I read a book. Sometimes I come over here. I spend my time here. Danny, how's it going? You doing okay? It's okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I went on a party yesterday and I had plenty of draft beer and I had two pieces of cake and I had barbecue and I came back home. I made a burger and I woke up today super hungover and it was fun. It was fun though. It was fun. And I was like, well, I gotta work. I gotta do some work today. I gotta do me some work. So I got here earlier. Let's see what Abraxas said. I did the inner work and I started focusing on the qualities instead of the person and the weirdest thing happened to me that I found the most beautiful woman on YouTube. She does tarot and she channels the universe brother in my life when I was looking in for anyone. Oh, it wasn't me. Look at that. Ah, I'm not a woman. It wasn't me. It was not me. So sad. My view counter is probably messed up. Says there's only one person watching. I've been talking to three different people, but it says there's only one watching. I'm like, what the hell? People's of TikTok, followers only. Thank you very much. Only fans, guys. Only fans. Only fans. People of TikTok. This is only fans. Everybody's like, what? Yeah, only fans. Only for followers. If you ain't following, I can't see what you're writing. Thank you very much. Boom, 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 boom. Where's my mouse at? What is weird? Ooh. Participants. Oh, see, there are three of us here. She left. Okay. What? No, I don't think so. That was an isolated one. That was a new. That was a new follower. I think she's gone. Abrax's buddy didn't ask a question today. What you got going on? I'm gonna go have some dinner soon. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm getting hungry. I think I'm gonna pop out just for a little bit. You did your strategy work? What strategy work? What you working on? Wow, 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 wow. Hi Amira. How's it going? Wash. What? Fashion. What? Fashion. No, out there running amok in the street. I don't know. I don't know what is that. What is that? Hey folks, do you, oh now now I'm like, now that it's kind of silent, I think I'm gonna go out and have some dinner. You know, everybody shows up. It's always like that. It's incredible. What did you miss? We had a friend that was we had a friend that was having a hard time letting go of a past partner that was also abusive. So we were trying to help her out, but I think she's gone. I know, right? I love it. It's so cute. Sophie, yeah, you can ask it. Sophie, just drop your question over there and we'll get you. Oh, I got a question now on the other network. Maria is asking, will old old Ongen Onyen? Oh, that's a different name. Is that Russian? Is that like hello, Jazz? Hi. Oh, now people are popping it. It's like Serbian. Oh, that's cool. I was like, onion? Maybe it's an onion. Onion. Jazz, I'm just about to answer Maria's question. Everybody's popping up at the same time. Look at that. Oh, and Risa is here also. Oh my God, TikTok is just going off the walls now. All right, let's see. What's the situation for Maria? Yeah, I said, oh, I think I'm gonna jump out to have some dinner. At the moment, I said, oh, I guess I'm gonna jump out to have some dinner. And then out of nowhere, I got two other people popping up on the tubes. And you guys, we are like four people watching now on TikTok. So I think I'll probably have to keep saying over and over, I think I'm going to dinner, and then more people will pop in. I think that's how it works. What's the situation for Maria and Onion? The Empress reversed. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not good. He's burnt out, Maria. Got Empress on reverse. And when we got Eight of Pentacles on reverse, that's burnout. Give it time. Give it time. Maybe. Today, right now, if you're looking for a yes or no, that would have been a no because it indicates a burnout. But it can always change. But I don't advise, just waiting forever on a man because that's not ideal. The important thing is when you move the queue. Yeah, just move the queue. Or just do like other people do. Just go ask 50 different tarot readers, and then just so you get even more confused about the situation. I love it. Oh, that happens. That happens a lot. That happens a lot. I did that a lot, and when I didn't know how to read for myself, I did that a lot when I didn't know how to read for myself. No, I just read my own stuff and I read for other people, but I take my own reading and I'm like, okay, doesn't look favorable, doesn't look good for me. I'm gonna do something else. That's what I do. All right. All right, I got Maria. Then we have Jazz and Trina on one. Let me see the other one too. Hold up. Let me just double check here. I got Sophie's, and then I also got Amira. All right, let's get Sophie. We'll do Sophie. So I've just done one on TikTok. So we'll do Sophie. We'll do Jazz, and then we'll do Amira, and then we'll do. Yeah, I just did Maria. So we'll do Sophie, and we'll do Jazz, and then we'll do Amira, and then we'll do Trina if she's still watching when I get done with it. All right, cool. For Sophie. Oh, Abraxas. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. I forgot Abraxas, guys. Hold up. All right, I forgot Abraxas. He asked me for cool. Yeah, I'll get Abraxas in. Then it will be Abraxas, and then Jazz, and then Sophie, and then Trina, and then Amira. Oh my god, I'm lost already, you guys. Y'all killing me. Hold up. Let me see here. No, hold up. When did you ask me for a card? Hold up. Technically speaking, yeah, it was Abraxas. Abraxas asked one before Sophie. All right. I got other network also. I do it in multiple networks. I do two networks. Cause if I've been waiting forever, there ain't gonna be nobody over here. That's why I keep two. I got the tubes. Cause then if one gives me nothing, then at least I got people on the other side to chat with. People on YouTube got a higher attention span. I'm telling you this. Sometimes I get people that stay with me for hours, and I'm like, oh, all right, Abraxas. My friend, you got the moon on reverse, and then we got the world on reverse. I need to eat. The fog is coming down, my friend. The fog is coming down. I think you should probably focus on any non-finished cycles that you may have right now at the moment. Any unsolved problems, it might be a good time for you to actually do that. This moon on reverse just kind of tells me like, yeah, things are changing. But you gotta want to close those cycles, all right? You need to want to close those cycles. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know. But you need to want to close those cycles. All right, let's get Jazz real quick. Jazz. Jazz, you there, Jazz? And then I'll get Sophie next. All right, Jazz is asking, will F slowly realize he wants to get back together after spending the last 10 days together? What? Hold a minute. Will F slowly realize he wants to get back together after spending the last 10 days together? Triple X. Did you guys spend time together? What? Did you spend the last 10 days together and you want him to spend more time with you? Is that what I understood? Yeah, I've been at his mom's house for 10 days. Um Longest time in months. No, but okay, but what are you guys really? Are you guys like girlfriend, boyfriend, and are you? But what are we trying to achieve here? That's what I need. Like, what are we trying to achieve? So I know exactly what to ask because I did not understand your question. Oh, he's an ex. Okay. He's an ex, and you want to get together soon. So you want to know if it's gonna start hitting up again. Jazz and the ex have been spending time together lately. She wants to know if things will start hitting up a little bit better. Oh. Have you been telling yourself things are not going to be necessarily the same or not? Yeah, you want to be a couple. Yeah, okay. So if that's was that your intuition? Was that your intuition? Well, the past week has just been so great. All right. Well, first card that came out was Six of Cups. The second card that came out was the High Priestess. All right. So Six of Cups is like the lovey-dovey, but on the reverse is like forget about the past. All right. Just forget about the past. And the High Priestess is about when your intuition is pretty much on point about someone or about something. Um, so it's like if you want a quick yes or no, if things are gonna start hitting up, I would say it's most likely a yes. But if I was to pick up a message out of this, is leaving whatever expectations you had from the past in the past. Right now is just like a new cycle. Okay. Any questions about that? Just treat it as a brand new chapter. Just don't force anything. If your intuition is telling you to be like, you watch with that, you be careful with that, don't jump in too fast with that, and then that's what you do. Just trust your intuition. Okay. If I have any idea, I don't know, my friend. That is a hard one. I've already told you guys I don't really do fortune telling. I just look at cards. I just read cards. I don't do fortune telling. I've thrown three dices. I got number three, three, and two. So 3, 6, 8. 3, 6, 8. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. No, that wasn't 3, 6, 8. No, that was a number eight. Everything together was number eight. Eight, number eight. Let me get Sophie really quick. Sophie just wants to know the current energy. Yeah, energy changes all the time. Current energy for between you and Javier. No? Oh, okay. Just current energy for you. You're welcome, Jazz. Thank you for stopping by. Sophie, is it about Javier or no? Just current energy? Is that right? Yes. How did it feel after our phone call? All right. What did Javier feel about the phone call? What did Javier and Sophie have on the phone call? What do we have? The Sun, Empress. I got the Sun upright and Empress reversed. Clingy. Clingy. I think he did okay. I think you guys did okay. I think you guys did great, actually. I say that because the sun is all about happiness, all the good things. It's just, when you come out and the sun hits your face and then you're like, oh yes, this feels so good. Especially when it's a super cold day. But with this Empress on reverse over here, the first word that came out on my head was pretty much clingy. Don't be clingy. Don't be expecting a whole lot. Also, I'm looking at the waterfall. The waterfall now. I would say just let things flow. Let it flow. Let it grow. Yeah. Let it flow, let it glow. Ugh. Let it flow, let it grow. Okay. Not romance yet. No, not romance yet. The Empress on reverse is not the only thing that really concerns me. So just try to change that. Let people come and go. Just enjoy the moment. All right. So it looks like I only got one person watching on TikTok. Any questions, Sophie, before I move on that, on those cards? Marlene, yes, you can ask your question, and I will get to you soon, shortly. I still got Amira if she's still watching after that. Sophie, yeah, just friends for now. Yes. if it was anything romantic, that Empress would have been up, or you would have like a a cup from a cup from a card with cups. Okay, like for right now, it just feels nice. It just feels nice. But with that Empress on reverse, it's not necessarily love. Empress could be abundance, a very attractive woman. That could be a pregnant woman or pregnancy in general. Did I say abundance? Yeah, abundance, creativity. The feeling of the Empress. She owns the building. On reverse is not exactly like that. So you just enjoy the moment. It was nice, and you start building from it. You don't expect from it though. Sounds good? You build from it. It takes time. If you want romantically to be with someone, it takes time. I'm sorry. It can take multiple talks. But I don't know. That's at least with men. Well, that's what I'm a homo. I'm a homo. In the homo world, it takes time to actually meet another person. So back to TikTok. All right. Is Trina still there? If Trina is not there, I'm gonna call for Wonderland. Trina one, Trina two, Trina three. I'm gonna jump to Wonderland. Wonderland is asking, will I see Tutor again on December? And have a chance with them. All right, let's see. What is up with No, what is up with Lynn and Twitter in December? I'm gonna swap that. I'm gonna swap. I'm going to swap. I'm gonna swap. Okay. Empress on reverse and the Chariot. I'm gonna pull another one. The same card is popping up. Damn Empress on reverse. Look, by looking at this. All right, let me pull another one. Let me pull another one. Hold up. I'll get another deck. Hold on. All right. What's up with Lennon? Twitter for December. Will she have a chance with him? What down? Okay, one more. Okay, plenty of cards today. Indecision. Okay, Magician. Judgment reverse. There's this. Okay, so you saw the first one, Empress reverse and Chariot. The second one I did, Two of Swords. I got Magician and Judgment on reverse. Is that somebody? You have not gotten along with, or in the past, or you have some sort of blockage? What's up with that? Like, I will give you my point of view over here. Like it points to a possibility, yes. I say the possibility because of the magician and the chariot. But then again, the Empress, this judgment on reverse also, which could indicate that this may be like a repeated situation or something you already know, but you don't want to see. I love him, he likes me, but he says he doesn't know if he will be single until then. Because I'm gonna go to his country on December. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, this energy over here, pretty uncertain. I threw it twice and the both of them came out with indecision. It is possible. It is very possible. Um and this pretty much tells me like he's already told you what's up with it. When somebody tells you who they are, you should believe them. Believe the man. But the good part is the good part is it's it's not an impossibility. It is very possible. But like for right now, it just doesn't feel right. Is it yet to be determined? Then I don't know if you feel something. I tell everybody, I'll tell you this again. I don't know if I told you this, but I tell everybody, and who is usually here with me often already knows that I tell everybody that the future is not definitive. It is not set in stone. The future really depends on the actions you take today and the action other people will take towards you. So, like, I can read the energy right now. Um, I can see what I see in the pictures, but I don't necessarily do uh, fortune telling. I just look at the pictures on them cards. The only difference between me and you is that I've done for enough time to remember them and then put two and two together. Does that make sense? Yeah, but you know, you don't know his feelings, but that's the fun of it. You can't really, it's hard, you know. It does shows now, I'm gonna be honest, it does shows a possibility. It does shows a possibility. But we have a two of swords, and we also have judgment that told you that he already told you and you did not believe it. Judgment is when something happens, someone tells you something and you don't believe it and you keep hitting the same button. You know what I mean? And then the other one was the Empress on reverse and then the Chariot. So the Chariot, it's possible. The Magician tells it's possible. But he's not really necessarily valuing you like it's supposed to, you know. All right. Amira, are you there? Are you there, Amira? Amira. Amira one. You're welcome, Lynn. You're welcome. Amira two. Amira three. I called for her. You guys are my witness. All right. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right, let's get Amira's question. I almost passed you. I almost did. I was like, well, maybe later. All right, I'll get Amira, and then I will get. It looks like I got Jessica on TikTok, and then I'll get Marlene. Amira, Jessica, and Marlene. All right. Let me try to find your question again. Oh, okay. I'd like to know if my future sewing repair business will be successful. I will be training soon and don't want to work for anyone anymore. You're like me. I'm done working for corporations and other people, and I want to do my own shit. And everybody around me tells me I am not capable of. um, what is my friend Abraxas is saying over there? Someone that doesn't honor, love, and respect themselves can expect another person to give them what they can't give to themselves. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty dangerous, my friend. I know. All right, let's get Amira. All right. Amira is doing a different business and she will be training soon. What does she need to know in order to be successful? Try hard. Okay, it's gonna hurt. Not gonna be easy. Oh God. Okay, one more. No? Okay. All right. Amira. You got 9 of Wands and you got 10 of Wands. Okay. Do you see those pictures over here? I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if you're looking at it right now. Oh, 9 of Wands is about trying really hard, pushing through. You already got all of those 8 wands over here, and then you gotta keep pushing with the ninth one. Push it really hard. However, we got this 10 of Wands, which could indicate too many obligations or too many expectations. Um, I do see it as it will be very successful. Yes, it could be very successful. Um, and it could be very hard, and it could become to the point where things will start feeling a bit heavy on your back, um, just as the card shows. So the advice I can give it to you here, um, just be careful with how many things you want to do. Just don't be like me. Don't be like a jack of all trades. Specialize in one thing and you go for it. Learn one thing really, really well, and then you move on to the next one. Um, I can see it going very well, but you gotta do it slowly. Slowly. The fruits of your labor are not gonna come like that. Okay. Any questions about that before I move on? There's plenty of potential for you, plenty of potential, but it's gonna take a hard work. But as I always tell people, don't work hard, work smart. hmm That is right, Abraxas. Something that's gonna last. The test of time takes a lot of effort and time. Nothing comes easy. That makes sense. I do juggle a lot of things, and there are other things I want to learn besides this. Yeah. Yeah. Or sometimes progress can feel like it's extremely slow and hard to find like like a good tap on your own back. I started this in July last year. I had my tarot cards a while now, but I actually took the courage to start making videos last year. And I've been recording videos all the way from July till December and just trying to be comfortable with the camera. And then from December, I finally started doing lives. And then I did it with $0 coming in at all for an entire month. And then maybe on the third week of January, I started seeing some green. Very little green, very little. But, I don't necessarily get a whole lot. I don't get a lot. Well, most people don't, but it's mostly free. I do it mostly free. And I do offer people to have a longer session if they want to pay for it. But it's like, I have to understand that in order for this to become something that I can live off, it will take consistency. It will take people to be familiar with my face. It will be people to actually trust me with what I say and how I act in front of the camera. You know what I mean? So the same thing will be for you, but in the niche you're working on. I hope that makes sense. All right, Jessica, are you still there, Jessica? Jessica on TikTok, are you still there? Yes. All right, cool. Let's get you going. Yeah, but I would much rather do lives than record tarot videos. I like doing monologues better. Um but for tarot, I would much rather do lives so I can actually talk to people. Oh, thank you, Jessica. You're good. You're good. You're good. Um, because I get to interact. Like, especially on YouTube where people just post a video out there and people start watching and all of that. It's kind of generic. I have a hard time picking up like that. But all right. De Jorge Mendez really meant it that he's going to distance himself from Jessica. De Jorge Mendez really mean that he's going to distance himself. No? Yes? Okay. You're welcome, Mira. All right, for the question, does Jorge Mendez really mean it that he's going to distance himself from Jessica? We got the Five of Cups on reverse and the Four of Wands on reverse. We used to tap every night, fall asleep together, and he said he was going to stop all of that. But I don't know if he said out of anger because we got into a mini fight. All right, I'm gonna be used to talk. Okay. Um, you see here, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like giving giving a bad outcome and whatnot. It does not sound favorable. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Five of Cups is about maybe getting out of grief, like waking up out of something, snapping back on something, snapping back to reality. Um, or also it could also mean fights in your case, right? It could also mean fights because you see a completely dark side over here, and then you do have like a sunny side. So you have a sunny side and a dark side. Um, it could also be that. Four of Wands is usually celebrations and whatnot. As you can see, this is on a reverse. This is about a structure. It looks like a structure. So this probably means like losing structure. On that question, if Jorge is trying to distance himself from you, I kind of feel like that's the vibe. Do you say things you shouldn't? Do you say things you shouldn't? I pulled one more just because. You say things that you shouldn't, or do you say things without thinking? Yeah, I do. Okay, work on that. If you think that you say things out of spite, that's Queen of Swords for you. Um, say things out of spite. Someone who says the truth at all costs without caring if it's gonna hurt or not. That's Queen of Swords for you. So work on that. Work on that. Did it mean it, or is it just temporary? Like you won't call me every night no more. I can't really tell it though. I can't really. The Queen of Swords also could also mean that he might say it out of spite. So it's like someone said things out of spite. I don't know who. I wasn't there. Can't tell for sure. Remember, I can't read minds. I'm not a mind reader. I read cards. But this indicates a loss of structure, and there should be enough for understanding. So, by understanding a loss of a structure, just expect to lose a structure. So, understand you're losing that structure and start taking action so you don't necessarily lose it for good. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you already know. He told you. I pulled cards. It kind of gave a confirmation that you kind of losing that. So you take actions towards that situation. Okay. Cutthroat like that. Feels like crap. I know it feels like crap. I hate giving those like having to pull your ear. I hate doing that. But that's what I see on them cards. That's what they mean. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Hey Michelle, how's it going? Abraxas is laughing on the other side. Abraxas, you're so bad. Oh my god. Michelle, I only got one more person from the other network and I'll get to you, okay? Looks like you're the only one right now. Yeah. How are you doing, Michelle? All right, Marlene. Marlene, are you still there, Marlene? Marlene, what you doing? Are you still there? It's your turn. Yep, awesome. All right, let's get yours. All right, I'll get Marlene and then I'll get Michelle, and then we should be all clear for questions. And then it's already after 2 hours in. I think I am gonna do Marlene's and Michelle's. Michelle, I'm just gonna put up a sign over here. Don't mind me, okay? Um, and then I'll get your question. Don't worry, and then I'll leave after that. Okay. All right. Let's get Marlene's question. I gotta pull it up really quick. I see it already. It's easy. I got it here. All right. Cool. All right. Marlene is asking. Nick and I walked away from each other. Will we try to work things out? Timeliness, please. The timeliness is very unreliable. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Okay, energy changes all the time. We've been watching for a while. You've been watching for a while, so you probably already know my style also. But I will throw them cards for you. All right, Marlene is asking if Nick and Marlene walked away from each other. Will they be able to work things out? What do we have? One more, please. Just one more card. Okay, so that is dumb. Sorry, not you. The cards. Oh, okay. What am I missing here? Okay, I see connections. I see someone sitting from the cups. Um, not with the cups, from the cups, looking at him from far. Hmm. Okay. Ten of Cups is a happiness, happy, happy, but we also got Eight of Cups. Someone sitting across from the cups looking from far away. My opinion over here, I see it as favorable. I see it as favorable. If you just wanted a quick yes or no, I see it as favorable. Um, Now, I don't know why I'm hearing differences, 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 differences. Whatever your differences may have been, it is necessary to accept them in order for you guys to actually stay together. I don't know where that comes from. Differences. One side is different from, even though it looks like this. We got the sunny side on one side, the other side is not so sunny. Differences. I don't know why. And then she's looking also to the darker side of the card. So I don't know where that falls. Give me something. Come on, give me something. Something? Yes, no, great. What's up? Yeah. But I see it as a yes. Got it. Not got it. Questions? No questions? Marlene. All right, Marlene won. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I don't know either. You don't know. You fall out about money. Okay, well, I don't see no money cards in here. He's asking me to pay his way all the time. And do you think that's fair? Oh shit. Well, that makes more sense. So if you walked away, why are you trying to get back? I'll show the card again. Cups are relationships, okay? Cups are relationships. There's a woman sitting away from the cards, and then she's looking down here, the darker side, and the brighter side is over here. Because you're hoping he will be better. Now it's really gonna depend on what is your concept of love. Is love paying his way? Is love accepting the way he is and you're gonna do everything? Or is there a difference between love and financial abuse? Or it really depends on what you think. It's not what I think. It's not what the other people watching think. It's not what your friends think. It's what you are comfortable with. I pulled up this card here while you were kind of just from the top of my deck. So if you are not comfortable, then you are completely good. You are okay. You just can't really keep looking back at the relationship. You can look at the nice things that happen, great. Look at the butterflies on your stomach, great. But if the guy is asking you for money all the goddamn time and you decided that you was done, you were done with it, and guess what? You're done with it. You said it to yourself and you did it, and that's okay. But you cannot control the guy. He's got to be the one who's got to have to help himself out. Hmm? So why are you mad at the guy? Because he doesn't pay for shit. So, any questions before I move on? Not extra questions. Questions about the reading, okay? Questions about the reading, not extra questions. You guys only get one question for free. Questions about the advice. You doing okay? All right. All right. If you got it, then you got it. Michelle, you still there? Michelle, my friend, you still there? You got it? All right. Oh, Marlena, I just want to make sure you understand, you got away from him for a reason. And now you're sitting from far hoping that it will get better, just like the card shows, right? So, but you have to understand why you walked away. You did not tell me that before. If you had told me that was the case, I would have told you it was like a long time ago. You made that choice to walk away from him because he was financially abusing of you in that case, right? So you're welcome. Let's get Michelle's no longer taking questions. Closing. Yeah, he's not paying me. Yeah, so something also that I have learned is that um, whenever you lend money to somebody, you gotta accept that that money is gone and you may never see it. Michelle, you just asked if you are in the right relationship. Is that all you want to ask? If you are in the right relationship, do you have any more details so I can target that for you, or do you have any more details? You're very welcome, Marlene. Thank you for your patience. All right, Michelle. Okay, it's an age gap relationship. All right, cool. Kind of funny. I said those things right before your question, huh, Michelle? Oh boy. All right, let's see what the cards will say for you, Michelle. I love those things. It's funny as hell. All right, just one more shuffle, just to make sure. Michelle is in an age gap relationship. She is asking what is right for her. Please tell me what she needs to focus on. Oh, already two cards. Oh, fuck. Oh, Michelle, 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 Michelle. I just want one more. Just one more. What else I gotta tell her? Oh, what is it? What is it? The sun. Happiness is subject. It's subjective. Is that right? Oh, I see a one and a zero. That's funny, huh? Okay. All right. All right, Michelle. First of all, if the relationship was right for you, I got the Ace of Cups on reverse, and we also got the Empress. Ace of Cups is generally when a new relationship is popping out. Okay, this could be, love, a relationship that you missed, that you're missing out on. This could also be not love. Um, this could be anything related to love and emotions. This is on the negative side, okay? But we do have the Empress. The Empress is the woman who she's very comfortable with herself. We see here, she's very comfortable. She's very abundant. You see, you got bananas in here. We also got the pineapples. Pineapples were a symbol of abundance back in, God knows when, but that's the Empress for you. That's the woman. She don't need no men. She's very comfortable with herself, and if she wants to have fun with, she's gonna have fun. And I also pulled this one here for whatever reason. I when I said I saw a one and a zero, I said one and a zero. I don't know why I saw that, but the sun is about happiness. So what I see it, when I see looking at it, like you have two ways to take on this. Okay, you have two ways to take on this. Um, you can you can have fun while it lasts. It's really gonna depend on what you need right now, because at the end of the day, it is your own decision. Like, if you feel like you're being used, just like you said, yeah, you feel like you're being used. If you feel like you're being used, how far do you think you're okay with being used? As long as you're having fun. Now, if you're looking for true love, then you have to pull up every single step on the way, see what the actions are saying from that person. Does that make sense? You can go to the dark, you can do the dark side, or you can go to the light side of things. You can have fun with it, you know. It could be. It's either way. That doesn't mean that does not mean that you cannot have fun. Um Unfortunately, there are transactional relationships out there. There are. But, if he's taking his part, if he's taking off of your stability, then you gotta get something too. Why not? Just don't force it anything. Everything with consent, of course. Um, but how do you book a private with me? Just send me a DM and then I'll check back with you. Just be careful, guys. By the way, um, I have found out today that I got some clones out there. So people have been trying to call out offering readings. So I usually don't call out. I don't call out at all. I only answer if you guys call me first. Okay. Michelle said, I think more he makes me feel good and young again. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you know what is love and you know what is fun. You want to pay for his dinners? By all means. You're 50 something, he's 30 something. You will naturally have better conditions than him. You want to take him for a nice dinner? Sure. Um, but it's like I'm not in between the two of you guys. I don't know what is your routine with them. I don't know how is your relationship with them. So only you can tell, you know? I'll say I much rather be with an older man because they are much more secure on themselves and they much more know what they like and what they want. Rather somebody on my age. I'm 35 now, and I'm getting a little, like my crowd is getting a little bit more mature. Um, but it's like, what can you do? See, I think I think at the end of the day, it's how it's what are your expectations out of it? Um, it's your expectations out of it. It's how you see how you let them use you, or how far is your limit? How far is your boundaries? So That's you want more than he can give, you think. Yeah. So, every situation is a situation. So, all right. Sophie's like, I thought you were going to eat dinner. You already got more viewers. Yeah, now I got 6 viewers. I thought I was leaving. I guess I'm not. Whoa. Hey, Misty. Oh my God. I was going to leave and have some dinner. Oh, you guys. You're 52 and he comes along when you were lonely. Yeah, it's always like that. It's like that. Yeah, Sophie, I just say dinner and then everybody pops up. Oh, that's so funny. I will say dinner, lunch, and then that's what I would do now. Like everybody will pop in. But do you get it, Michelle? Do you understand it? Just send me a DM, and then if you want to book later, you can book with me. But now I'm saying I'm a bank cook and cleaner for him. Oh hell no! You see, now you're giving more deeds. Look at that. Yeah, no, you don't want that. You don't want that. Mm-mm. That's why I said there are two sides of the story over there, or you can take it two different ways. Sounds good. Just send me a DM, and then we can chat about it, and then we can set a private line so we don't have any over your. If you want to speak about your details, um, you know, it's a more private thing, and then we can take more time to actually talk about this. Sophie, I wonder what will pop up for dessert. um. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for popping up. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna shut down TikTok really quick, and then I will. I gotta say bye to my friends over here on the other side too. Just for a little bit. I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll be back shortly. I just gotta go and I have some dinner. So I'm pretty hungry. You guys don't want to see me hangry. Oh, no, we don't want to see that. So, all right. I will see you later. Okay. All right. Closing TikTok. Thank you. All right. TikTok is closed. Cool. All right. Everybody. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm just gonna have a quick bite. I'll come back in an hour. I appreciate everybody that's been following me throughout the last hour. So that was really fun. Oh, I really enjoyed it. All right, guys. I'll be back in a few. All right. Thank you.